delinquencies are up. So as part of this debt that we have, we're seeing delinquencies as a lagging indicator, meaning that people have taken on too much debt in the past. They're starting to not be able to pay those. New Canadians are more highly affected than, I guess, Canadians that have been here for longer. I don't know how to say
Are we
that.
talking about mortgage delinquencies or
Delinquencies across the
credit?
board? So yeah, credit cards, lines of
Right.
credit. I think that makes sense because a lot of Canadian immigrants are younger. They're going to have taken on more debt. A lot of people coming to Canada see the Canadian dream as being able to own a home, and so they go about and they do that. So I can see them having a larger portion versus, somebody maybe like our parents' age who aren't in that age of taking on new debt. There's not a lot of seniors, immigrants who are seniors that are coming to the country and taking on debt.
Right.
So I can see that being like it's kind of like, oh, you've got this sparkly, oh, immigrants are taking on more debt and they're in trouble. But reality, they're probably pretty similar to any other Canadian that is their
In that
age
age
in a
range.
similar economic position.
And there's other factors, I'm sure, as well. Like if you've been living in Canada for 20 years, you've seen, this is probably your third recession that you've experienced.
Right.
You know the ebbs and flows. You know how to manage your cash flow. If you're coming from another country and you've only been here for a couple of years, there's probably some acclimatization that has to happen. And that the fact that if you showed up here in the last 2-3 years, it's one of the highest prices. I don't know if it's the worst economic time because, the employment
Good things
sector
been
is
happening
still,
the last few years.
yeah, good things in terms of employment and wages and stuff. But we've also saddled with super high interest rates and high prices on everything. So if you're racking up credit card debt, it could get a little bit messy for you for a little while.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that will all dissipate. People do pay their debts, and it's not at a crisis level. That wasn't one of our crises that we were referring to earlier, where people are in serious trouble with delinquencies and behind on credit. Certainly, it is elevated, but I don't think we're at crisis level yet. What do you